Hello and welcome YouTube to my guide. So yeah, I'm gonna go over the things that make this game unique and what doesn't. So for example, we're gonna start off with number one, this little section. So if you're lucky, for example, you can find a skin that is cheaper than the gun itself. For example, right? Scar L. We go to, I think it's assault rifle. Yeah, here it is, right? Boom, 29,000 just for like the thing alone. So you're better off paying for these, and you can get the unskinned one. You just don't have to put the skin on it, and that's it. Oh wait a minute. Scar L. Okay, in that case, it's gotta be. Wait, what? Hold on, it's gotta be in carbon. Yeah, here it is. So, like the thing is, you could just buy things cheaper than what they are. You can also buy gloves. I think if I'm not wrong, like you can actually. I don't know if you can buy them. Haven't checked that yet. As in, I don't think there's an option to. Opal. And yeah, sometimes you can. The opal one's like the more expensive one. Golden is the second best one. I only have one gun that's golden. And then bypass, don't even bother buying them. Trust me. Don't. No. And then here is one of like the game's biggest thing, like the gambling thing. So you have lucky tickets. I'm sorry if I'm moving a lot. I have to stay here. So you can do your daily login loot, right? No lucky tickets required. Gun skin loot, which you can get a bunch of random items or gun skins, which then gives you the guns in this little wheel. Same with melee and attachments, which I kind of find cool. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Oh, Mega Millions. So I won the 100k jackpot, which lucky ducky me. So I've met like 2 people that have won this. So over here we have a little chat where people just type in their stuff. So you type in your referral code, like this, for example, like txrgaopd, which is my referral code. And then if you're new or something like that, and then you know it also shows the person's net worth. Here's where the interesting part gets. So here it says my net worth, and then here's my referral bonus, txrgaopd. I will re-show that at the end of the video. If you guys think that this video helped you out a little bit, go ahead and type in that referral bonus. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go in here. For me, it's not gonna let me, but if you just click redeem code, it's gonna show you like the option to type in a code. And if it doesn't show you like the thing to type, click edit, and that's it. Right, so this is the overall summary. These are where your skins are. As I said in my previous video, you could click any of these to equip any skin on the gun that you want, or you could trade them, or you could just take a look at them, which I find cool. Open orders, which means either to buy or sell. Like you're looking to buy or sell a gun, so I'm looking to sell these. If you guys want to help me out, Chrome P90 from Big Back Boy 13. Alright, if y'all want to help me out, I'm just saying. Alright, if y'all ever get rich, you want to give me some of that moolah, y'all already know. Previous trades, it'll show you like your trading history. And yeah, your loot rewards. You can go in here, look up any gun, and then, so you can either offer for it or sell it. For example, let's say I want to buy the MG36. Only LMG I don't have, right? So it can range anywhere from, like you see, 23,000 to like a bunch of these that are 4,900. Then if I trade on the open market, sometimes if you're lucky, you'll see someone selling them. I'm not gonna buy them because I'm saving for an NWT-20 because I did some bad decisions and I need to save my money. But yeah, you can look up any rifle on the cheap skins And yeah, you'll just see it on the open market, and you can just buy it if people are selling it, of course. Translucent being the lowest, diamond being the highest. Attachment, nobody sells attachments. Let me tell you that right off the bat. No one sells attachments. That's really it for it. Yeah, your account, blah blah blah, global skin trader, community trading. This like, no, just no. And then if you're looking to buy, oh dang, my stick drift is insane. I'm going to change tabs like now. Okay. Oh my god, so much guns. My thing runs smoother when I change it. Anyways, let me teach y'all how to mod your gun. For example, let's say I want to modify my honey badger. So we spawn it in, and then there's two things we can do. If you already have a saved gun, but this is like, I'm gonna show y'all the raw way how to save it, right? So then EOTech is my best recommendation for this. Set it to as far as you want. To move an optic, grab it and press your X, or opposite hand, grab it, press your A. If you saw me looking in that direction, I'm just looking down at it. And over here, it'll tell you like the things you unlock when you reach a certain rank. Not really important. Trust. Then, yeah, that's really it. And so anyways, you slide them on. And unfortunately, if you put a drum mag on a gun, it doesn't work out. Yeah, and then if I want to, you could do two things for attachments. You can, go, oh no, I don't want to put a suppressor on an already suppressed gun. What am I doing? This freaking controller. Anyways, blue laser, right? This gun doesn't have any, like, side parts, so I'll just put it on top of the rail. Boom. And then if you want to add anything else, you do you. And I actually heard this gun has an option for grip. So let's take a look at that. And I forgot where, okay, here are my grips. Let's do this grip, right? If you want to put this grip on, just gonna slide it. So this one's sideways. So for this one, this is like, okay, my hands are getting in the way. So one thing you can do, got your other guns of what they have. So I'm just gonna do that for this case. But then, dang, I heard, wait, I saw this gun has an option for grip. I guess not. The point is, once you want to save your gun, and let me show you this actually works, okay? For example, let's say I want to change my grip, but okay, no, you know, let's just say that you fully modded your gun, and I want to change it because this looks cooler than the original. What you're gonna do, you're gonna set it down on this table. And then I'm gonna show you on a brand. Oh my god, this freaking controller. This is what I'm talking. Like, I need that money. So, hold on. What's free? Okay, 44's free. So you're gonna click override save slot, and then while the gun's on the table, hit scan and save gun. Your gun's saved, and then I know I'm just gonna make my own lobby. Quick host. I don't know. Detail host. Host room is private. Room number 1508. I don't know. Enter. And then yeah, and then you just host it. And yeah, you got your own room. And then for your modified guns, you're gonna go on the section that you want your gun. And you can choose whatever version. You can choose the unmodded gun itself, or you can choose like your version. It really just depends on what you want to do. Yeah, that's really it, you know. And then the recoil mechanic in this game is weird because let me show you. So you go here, and then remind you, this is like a very big bullet. But then if you like, even if you have your hand on the grip, so even if you have your hand on the grip or one-handed, yeah, like it doesn't matter. It depends on the gun itself, I'd say. But yeah, that's really it. And then for hosting private rooms, I didn't really go over that. Yes, I want to end the game, I swear. No. Yes, wrong word. As in, return to main menu. Alright. There we go. So, to set your own room, like I said, you can detail it to how many players you want, blah, blah, blah. You can quick host, and that's it. Or, you can, you know, if you want to, host as a private room, set your room number, enter it, and host room. And, yeah. And then, for joining rooms, as far as I know, if I want to join, I don't know how that works. Let me check. So let's go 5334. 5334. Enter. Join room. Oh wait, does it work? Am I in the right room? Okay, that works. So yeah, it's showing the screen in my room. That's all there is to that. And then here's a little feature that I like, in case you don't have that much time, in case you don't want to play online, right? Here's this little free room. This is actually where I took the thumbnail for a video, so I'm gonna teach you guys how this works. This one you won't unlock until rank 27, unfortunately. I had this, but then I sold it for some reason, because I'm dumb. But basically what I did for the thumbnail, and here's how to spawn weapons. This works for anything, guys, right? You choose what gun you want, right? And then, or hold on, I had to spawn it because it was like, special. I think it was 12, yep. And then I did MP5 drum. I dropped it. Alright. And then, if you want, you could also pick up and use the other guns. And here's a little fun feature that I really like. So, you're going to click your Y, and there's going to be this, and you can hit, like, tools, right? Physics gun, and, like, yeah, this stuff. Props, so you can do, oh, that's nasty. But anyways, blah, 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 a ball. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's cool. I didn't mess with that, but you get the point. Tinker around with it however you want. NPC, right? Dummy soldier, and cancel, and whatever. Clear the menu, and this is how I actually got my thumbnail. And here's the really funny part, right? Hold on. Y'all better laugh, probably, right? You spawn your soldier. Oh my god. Yo, check this. I'm not kidding, bro. This bullet packs a punch. Yeah. Yo, y'all saw that? Yo, that thing flew. That, I don't know. Yo, it's funny. Oh, that one was not so fun. Let's try it. One more. Nope. His palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Oh man, do I have any rounds left? No, I do not. Whatever, you get the point. And then, yeah. Let's go ahead and exit here. Oh, no, right. You click. And then for your menu, you can hit restart level to, like, restart the whole thing. But not yet. So, there's certain things we can do. We could set up a little shooting range, which is a real map in game. Boring as heck. Castle defense, where, let me show you guys, actually. So, you're gonna have a bunch of enemies that spawn there, and you're gonna have your options for, weapons. So, for example, let's say multiplayer gun vault, oh, heck no, I would never use that. Let's say I want to use my M2 with my magazine, and look, these are already, it's not the best quality, but, you know, I really appreciate it if you're gonna play with, like, really low internet, or if you don't have that much time. It really is, like, a good feature. My controller's speaking again. And then, you know, take them down, and the difficulty progresses as you go on. And so, yeah. Let's see. Back to Sandbox map. And then we have some other rooms, like, for example, hostage rooms. Those are boring. Those are just a bunch of targets. Squid War. Basically, red versus blue. Whatever you want to consider it, you know what I mean? So, for example, I don't know, this one, right? I want to use this one. with this, and then I dropped it, so I'm just gonna give you another one, and then you just gotta take the ones out on the other side. And yeah, that's really it for this one. So let's go back to sandbox. And then animal hunting. Probably played that one before. You will play that one, trust me. Lots of people do that. War game, you just hunt NPCs. I think. Forgot, or I don't know. Point is, it's kind of boring. So now for damage. This is a fragmentation grenade. It doesn't damage you unto a certain point. But you already know this one taps players, but I guess it didn't? Hold on, let's see. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, never mind. Different range, different damage. Different bullets, guys. Listen to me closely. Different bullets, different damage. It's not about the gun. Take a look at this, right? AK. Probably the first gun you're ever gonna use. 68 damage, point blank. 68 damage. Okay. But, right? And then 9mm with the MP5. 33 damage. I'm just gonna use, this one for the shotgun. Right? One shotgun shell, 400 damage. It really just depends, guys. And then my favorite, and y'all are about to see why. Again, another reason why it's my favorite. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. My favorite. Oh my little control. So, and then my other favorite. I think this is right. NT. Okay, never mind. It didn't fly off as I expected it to. 1,152 damage. You know what really makes it fly? This thing. To open it, you press A. Gonna put your grenade in there and just flip it up. Other hand, you just click X. Man, this game is not gaming. Point is, it like flies everywhere, and that's not important. But if you want things to stick to each other, press trigger, point out what you want it to stick at, and press trigger again. I've covered basically everything. You'll see how much, like, damage different bullets do. And, of course, you're always gonna find, different things you're not gonna like. Alright, one more thing to this game, okay? Oh, that's sold out. That's funny. No. When you're gonna start off with 8 lucky tickets. At least that's what I remember it. If you want someone to use your referral bonus, they will get 4 lucky tickets, and you will get 4 lucky tickets, which I really want, which is why I really want you guys to redeem it. Because of course I'm helping you guys. Like I said, mighty appreciated. So anyways, or there's another thing you can do. You can pay for them. Remind you, lucky tickets are for money and for guns. Money, you're not gonna be able to. It's not gonna be necessary if you just buy this Founder's Pass. Basically, it's what it says right there. You'll buy all the guns, you'll get all the guns, all the attachments. Where's the fun in that? So, we can buy 60 lucky tickets for 36, right? 20 for 20, I think. 20 for 20. And then 8 for 8, I think. Yeah, or no, 8 for 9. Damn, that's overpriced. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You spin it, you see what you get, and if you don't, it's gonna try to sell you lucky tickets. But, guys, there's one more thing. You can buy the first timer's purchase. Like, it doesn't say it here, but it'll say it's somewhere if you want it. And then, guys, this guide, I promise you, all you're gonna need, okay? All you're gonna need. Anyways, my referral bonus. Alright, let me remind y'all. You go over here, click this, click your redeem, and then if it doesn't let you write, if it doesn't show like the keyboard, click edit. Alright, my referral bonus will pop up on the screen now. And then if you guys want to redeem that, you'll get 4 lucky tickets, and you'll be supporting me, yours truly in the flesh. And if you guys want to play with me someday, I'll put my meta user in the description. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all have a great day.